Okay. I'm a little bit too big. I'm a little bit too big. I'm gigantic. Hold up. I'm also in the wrong spot. For whatever reason, I am in the wrong spot. Well, wrong screen! Wrong screen! Wrong screen! Why? 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 Okay. I think this is okay. This might be okay. I'm not entirely sure. But this might be okay. Anyway, hey Nuggets, welcome to the food truck. My name is Ruka. And today we're trying something a little bit different. Anyway, I don't know if anyone is gonna notice or anything, but I had a lot of stuff tweaked on my end. You may or may not notice. We'll see. But hopefully it's an improvement. If it's not an improvement, then you'll find out. You'll find out. But yeah, welcome to Mahjong Night. Welcome to Mahjong Night. It's been a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks since the last Mahjong Night, if only because I took a little detour into 5D chess shenanigans last time. And now that we're finally out of 5D chess shenanigans, we should be okay now. we're out of the 5D chess universe. Though I'll be honest, I tried to play a little bit of that after the previous stream, after the last Saturday stream, and it was, let's just say, it was interesting. I feel like I should have played a full game on stream, but my mind was slowly exploding at that point, so didn't do that because of that. However, speaking of mind exploding kind of thing, so normally I have the alcohol for Saturday night for Mahjong for whenever I get 4th place, but I do not have the alcohol to this time. I have a teeny tiny bit of headache, and I didn't really get much of a nap today, so that combined, probably bad situation for alcohol, so I'm not going to be drinking today. We're just gonna have like a straight up Mahjong. So yeah, I guess I should also put a thing in chat. If you want to join me, feel free to join me. Let's see. If you want to play, let me know. Let me know. And I am going to pin that message if it ever shows up. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah, if it, gonna pin that message, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started with warm-ups with Mahjong, and then we'll catch up from there. Let's see. 4-player East. Oh man, I don't know what's up about this week, but I am tired. I am very tired. Today wasn't necessarily a tiring day today. It's just, you know, it's a little bit how do you call it? It's like I'm burning up, but not actually burnt out, kind of thing. At least that's how I want to describe it, but I'm not sure that's the best way to describe it. Just thinking out loud. But let's try to get back into Mahjong right now. It's been a while. It's been a while. I feel like this week has been a bit weird. I'm not sure if anyone else feels that way. And by weird, I mean busy. Busy weird. I don't know why it's busy weird. It's like there's something going on in the universe, and the universe says, ooh, let's be busy this week. I don't know why. Ah, crap. I should have been Ichihime. We'll get Ichihime next time. Looks like I'm gonna have yeah, there's definitely stuff. Hey Snow, finally recovering from the 5D chess stream. Oh my gosh, I want to actually, I kind of low key want to play more 5D chess. Like low key, I want to play more 5D chess because it honestly it was fun. And once I played it a little bit more off stream, it sunk in. It was sinking in during the stream too. But I don't know how else to describe it. It was just fun. It's chaotic fun, and I was also watching a few. I started watching some. What do you call this? Videos on YouTube of supposed chess grandmasters. Okay, supposed chess grandmasters and just gamers in general playing 5D chess. The grandmasters and the regular gamers both had no idea what they were doing. And the memes for 5D chess are incredible, by the way. They're incredible. It's like you get a grandmaster together and a normal person together and play 5D chess, and no one knows what they're doing, except for the person who's specifically spec'd into 5D chess, and they might kind of know what they're doing. Kind of know. But it's a long shot. It's a very, very long shot. Also, I found out that 5D chess is not actually 5D. It's more like 4D, apparently. Because 4D being the 2 dimensions on the board, so up and down the board, that's 2. That's 2. And then you have going backwards in time, that's 3. And then jumping parallel universes, that's 4. Where's the 5th dimension? Where's the 5th dimension? I don't know. I feel like they couldn't call it 4D chess. Okay, it's only 2,000. It's only 2,000. So I'm not too miffed about it, but it still sucks. Technically 3,000 because that person took my Ricci. Man, what a way to start the night. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I tried to take a nap. Waluigi. Cooler, what the heck are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? That, by the way, that does kind of remind me of something. I've been seeing Pizza Tower everywhere recently. Maybe not everywhere, but it got. I mean, it's like it started getting mentioned, and yeah, it looks fun. It looks fun, but it's like I'm trying to wait for a discount. I'm trying to wait for a discount. This is how I buy my games. I buy them on discount. Yeah, this is Mahjong. This isn't whatever tennis game or badminton game that Waluigi plays. Waluigi! Waluigi. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually kind of funny. My gosh, these single suits. They're either gonna help me or they're gonna hurt me. I don't know what it is. We can't even do half flushes because the whole thing is such in disarray. Actual disarray. Like, my head is so empty from this week, I can't even remember what I did just 5 minutes ago. No, that's a lie, that's a lie. I was adjusting a bunch of stuff off stream, like maybe an hour or so ago, and ideally I would be resting a little bit before I did that, among other things. Among other things, but it's like, my body said no. My body said no. You gotta adjust these things and see if it works out. We'll see. Oh no. it's pretty okay as a spiritual successor to Warrior World. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. Except, I mean, there's like a few key differences, but it's pretty much very fast Warrior World, right? Might hop in a sec. Still trying to beat Kirby Fighters 2. Kirby has a fighting game and it's not Smash? What? This is news to me. This is actual news to me. What? Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, you can hop on if you want to, but we need like at least 2 more people or something. Okay, you to my left. Stop trying to win against me. Let me get my moment to shine here. Ichi Ipatsu. Ooh! It's been a while since I had a good hand. I'll take it, thank you. I'll take it, thank you. Tonight is starting off well. Now I just need to make sure I don't karma myself into a bad hand. Woo! Today is a no alcohol day. The 3DS and the Switch. Hey, Lacats, welcome, welcome. We might have 2 people then to play on our side tonight then. I'm just gonna finish this round of ranked and we'll see afterwards. We might be able to do a 3-player. Based on a side game in Triple Deluxe. I have no idea what Triple Deluxe is, but it sounds interesting. Okay, so we are south, right? Ooh, you know what? Can we get the wins today? Can I get wins other than south today? Let's see. This is kind of... If I can get it, that might be great. Ooh. Skip. I'm a skip. Head empty, no thoughts. Also running on fumes, because that's where I am right now, running on fumes. No alcohol is usually a good thing, period. And I think the person that crossed me DC'd. I can't see them. I can't see them, what do you call this? Rage quitting, because they didn't get hit at all. So why would they rage quit? They shouldn't. Okay, someone either wants a pawn or someone wants to win. I'm not sure which one it is. And I'm gonna keep these wins just because. Yeah, 7's passed. Okay, we have 2 wins. Possibly 2 wins. Con? No con. No con. Oh, I guess North is out. Well, there goes North. There goes North and probably West too. Yeah, let's get rid of the... Oh, wow, this is a good hand. It'd be a shame if something happened to me right now. Okay, 4 is a little bit dangerous. Not it. Okay, how is it that the win animation is like a sword slash, and the player is a little girl? I mean, jinxes in any luck-based game, I feel like is normal. Con. We draw in that con because why not? I guess you can get esports on anything. You know what I bet you? You know what I bet you? Speaking of esports. Wii Sports, or not Wii Sports, or Switch Sports, whatever the new thing is, whatever the new things, maybe even Wii Sports, probably has an esports scene. Because some of those games, you know, like especially the sword fighting thing, probably has an esports scene. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. My body is bleeding so much. It's kind of weird, but this is kind of actually how I am most of the time. Just in different configurations. I don't know. Do you guys, do any of you guys play any fighting games? I'm just kind of curious. Do any of you guys play fighting games? Because I kind of want to do like a fighting game on stream, but the only fighting game I have currently is like the original Guilty Gear. The original Guilty Gear on the PlayStation, and I think Them's Fighting Herds, which is like the My Little Pony game, or at least it used to be My Little Pony, and then they got changed to not My Little Pony, but it still looks like My Little Pony. You know what I mean? They have a limited sword character and the raw animation from that character. Ah, I see. I see, that's what it was. That's what it was. I'm also probably not going to win this round, but that's okay. That is okay. I don't need to win this round. I should also probably start discarding some mons here, so that they know I don't want any. You're a member of the fighting game Reddit? Oh, wow, nice. Very nice. I don't really play fighting games because I suck at them. I suck at them. I'm more of a, what do you call this? I'm more of a watcher. Yeah, mostly watch fighting games, not play. I used to play fighting games, like, mostly Guilty Gear. Mostly Guilty Gear because that's kind of what I got into. But I don't really play. I'm not a technical fighter at all. I'm a button masher. And when you start playing like ranked, or wait, not even ranked, right? Not even ranked. When you start playing other people online or even locally, it's bad times. As a player, it's bad times. So I'm like, ugh. I like playing fighting games, but just for the heck of it and not actually being competitive, you know? It sucks sometimes. It actually sucks sometimes. Oh no, wait. I have one other fighting game on the PlayStation that I want to stream at some time. I'm not gonna say what it is because I think it's gonna be pretty interesting. But all I'm gonna tell you is like it's a Gundam game. It's a Gundam fighting game. That's all I can tell you. I also suck at fighting games, but it's fun to get Molly whopped by Ken. A Ken main? Ah. Wait, who's Molly? I don't know who Molly is. I'll take my 8,000. Am I east? Am I east? No, I'm south. How was that 8,000? That was only 3 hun. How was that 8,000? I don't think I have any Yaku in that one. Oh my gosh, we are starting very well today. Also, jinxing myself just by saying that. Also jinxing myself by just saying that. I mean, combo strings are fun. I do not know combo strings. I used to play... Never watched Gundam. I watched a few Gundams, but I don't know how I had it to begin with. I don't know why I had it to begin. Maybe I was just middle schooler or high school Ruka at the time. I don't know, giving my age away. But I saw the Gundam game on the shelves in GameStop, and it's like, I kind of wanted it because it had mechs in it, and I'm a huge mech addict. Okay, I'm a huge mech addict. At least I was back in the day. I still kind of am, not as much though. So that's probably the reason why I had that to begin with. But it was kind of fun for the few times I actually did play it, because there's some ridiculous stuff that you can do in it. There's some ridiculous stuff. Yeah, tell me about your fighting game histories. Let me know. Let me know. We need talking points. I'm also kind of curious. Also kind of curious. I think that, I mean, yeah, I did play some fighting games for fun before. I played the original Melty Blood. The original Melty Blood. That was kind of fun. And also, how did I actually get started into fighting games? I think it was IAMP, Immaterial and Missing Power, which is a Toho spin-off back in the day before the Toho fighting games floated, because now they're all floaty and I absolutely hate it. I liked it when they were all ground fighting like they did for Eternal Zero, which is like Clannad characters duking it out. Clannad and Air, I think. Key characters, yeah. Some guy on YouTube gave a Dragon Ball character a gun. Wait, let me put it on this side. It's confusing me. Somebody on YouTube gave Dragon Ball character a gun, and I found the game he made the edit out of, and that's how my stream started full of fighting games. Funny. That's hilarious, actually. Yeah, I came from the era before Steam, or maybe Steam existed. It was meant to be a 7 pairs. What? The heck is this hand? I'm still first. I'm still first. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's also how you became a Dragon Ball fan, not from the anime? Really? Interesting. Usually people find the anime first before they find anything else about Dragon Ball. Okay, do we have at least 2 people? Hello, Workshop, welcome. Do we have at least 2 people that we can make a room with right now? Otherwise, I'm gonna do a ranked match again. But that was a good first round. Holy crap! I guess I just have to be tired. A tired buff? Come on, why would it be a tired buff? I don't understand. Universe, why do I need a tired buff? SNES Dragon Ball. Actually, I remember that one. I remember seeing it one time on display at a mall, and I didn't even know what it was at the time. I didn't even know about Dragon Ball at the time, but it looked really cool. It looked very anime. Okay, we got one. We got Lurk. Do we have anyone else besides Lurk? Guys, I'm ready. Do we have another one besides Lurk? I think Cooler's working on something right now, so maybe not yet. We may have to go for another ranked match before we can do another. But yeah, let me know. Actually, tell me about you guys' week. Anything interesting happened in your guys' week? Because nothing happened for me. Nothing happened to me as far as I'm concerned, which is why my head is pretty empty. It's just mainly off. It's just mainly off-stream experiments and trying different stuff. I'm just gonna go do a ranked one really quick then. I'm gonna do another ranked one really quick. It's just mainly off-stream experiments for me, and a little tweaking here and there, and planning for the future stuff that I kind of want to do, but how am I gonna find time for it? That kind of thing. Production stuff and life stuff. I'll tell you guys a secret right now, because it's not much of a secret, and it's like also at the same time I'm just trying to think of like, do I really need this thing or do I not really need this thing? And I came to the conclusion I really don't need this thing. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen this thing called a Mokopi or have heard this thing called a Mokopi. But basically, it's kind of like a 3D tracker that Sony made and announced like maybe a few months ago. And there was a lot of hype around the Mokopi at the time because it's like very cheap and it seems to be really accurate on what it does. But after some people got their hands on it, yeah, it's decent. It's decent, but it's not what it was cracked up to be, and I feel like it was a bit of a downer. So I mean, originally I wanted to like get my hands on one, and it's really hard to get your hands on one. And I even went as far as to have a friend in Japan help me with the order of it. And we got the order, right? We got the order for that. But then when the reviews started coming out, which honestly I should have waited for the reviews before doing all that stuff, to be honest. Because it's like, what am I gonna do with 3D? I can barely even make use of my 2D. What am I gonna do with 3D? I already do hand cams. Why would I need 3D? I'm not gonna Fortnite dance, you guys. It's just not what I do. Not even for a video, I'm not gonna Fortnite dance, you guys. It's like, why? Why would I? You know? This week, I'm just in good mode, full recovery from COVID. Oh, you had COVID. Oh, sorry to hear about that, and hopefully you're better now. I'm actually kind of got lucky these past few years. Knock on wood, it doesn't happen anytime in the future either, and hopefully not before I go on my trip in later this year. But I haven't had COVID. Or at least I don't think I've had COVID, because you know sometimes COVID is like very silent, very it doesn't feel like you have it, but you may have it, kind of thing. But I don't think I ever had it. I guess I'm kind of lucky in that regard. So, but I had some friends and family members who have had it, and from what I hear, it sucks. And some of them thought they were going to die, especially since it was like early in the COVID era. Some people thought they were going to die, and you know what? I thought they were being dramatic, but it was a very real concern at the time, and I'm glad they're okay. They're okay now. But it was a time. Holy crap, I'm glad that wasn't me. I saw a few doors there. It's only $2.9? That's too cheap. Alright, Cooler, what's his confession? What's a confession, Cooler? Are you actually an alien? Because that would everything would make so much sense if you were. I would not pawn that south. I may, however, go for Mons here, because we're getting a lot of Mons now. Well, if it's a tasteless joke, if it's a tasteless joke, then you know, maybe that would happen. Monotag, nice to see you. Where were you the past few times that we did this? Also, where were you during the 5D chess night? Where were you doing in 5D chess night, Monotag? We did 5D chess last time and had our brains blown out, or at least mine did. No, we all collectively did. I was in the pilot seat, but no one knew what they were doing. No one knew what they're doing, me included. No one in chat. It was very hard to follow. I mean, we could do that shit. As long as I keep to this, we should be okay. Licking doorknobs is illegal on other planets? I don't know why that would be offensive or in bad taste, but okay. Back to school kicking your ass. Oh right, you did mention it before. Right. You did mention before that you did that kind of stuff. And I also forgot it's also back to school. It's like, honestly, I keep forgetting there's a lot of people that are still in school, whether it be high school or college. Because, you know, I work, right? I work. And you just forget these things. Fourth semester Japanese. Oh, you're actually in school. How's that going, by the way? How's that going? Are you trying to like get N2 or are you trying to like qualify for N2 or something? Because that'd be neat if you could do that. Though even if you could get N2, I don't know what you would do in Japan. Because getting a job in Japan even with an N2 is ridiculously tough. I even tried to get into the JET program and that didn't work out. I would have done what do you call this, the JET program if I actually got accepted. So I mean, I know there's like some issues with the JET program, but I feel like it's a good opportunity to just go there, you know? So why not? Considering switching major to Japanese, current job wouldn't allow me to do that. I mean, you could. You still could if you wanted to. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna finish this rank, and it looks like we have a good enough we have enough people to do a full room and not just 3-player, so that'd be great. That'd be great. Yeah. Man. I miss doing the podcast, but it's difficult to get us together, especially with all the time zone stuff to, you know? Use the hand? What hand are you talking about? I'm trying to put a hand together. Unless you want the hand. Are you okay over there, Lefty? Are you okay over there, Lefty? You're kind of glitching in and out. They're not okay. This person's not okay over here to the left. And my discard is very sus. I do not like my discard one bit. You know, we need to find time to talk again. We need to find time to talk again. It's like, it's been forever. It's been forever. What is going on over here? What's up with the discards? Also, what's the person on my right trying to do? They're just trying to complete a hand. They're just trying to complete a hand and it's scaring me. Because I don't know what they have. And I'm getting all the mons. I should have kept the mons. But I didn't keep the mons because I'm an idiot. Oh well. Because I was thinking the my discard is terrible. I think my objective for this turn is just to survive. Just survive. Cooler, all I can tell you is Pepsi does belong in milk. So does Coke. Also, I just found out, by the way. I'm not the only one who had that idea of doing all the soda milk concoctions. It was not my own. I'm not the only one who thought about it. I have some acquaintances on Twitter that actually have done it. They actually have done it. I don't exactly remember what they all did, but they did pilk. Okay, they did pilk. But they also did Mountain Dilk. Mountain Dilk. Mountain Dilk. What else did they do? Did they do Gatorade? I think they did Gatorade too. What was that? That would be Gilk? Gilk sounds wrong, but it's probably actually Gilk now that I think about it. Mountain Dilk sounds so wrong. And you know why. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you why, but you know why that sounds wrong. They had like I think like 10 different drink mixtures. I don't know what they all did. If I can find the post, I'll mention it. But soda and milk are legally required to stay separate. No, they're not. I don't normally what do you call this? I don't normally agree with segregation. So they cannot be separate. No, we must mix everything until we know it's no good. We must mix everything until we know it's no good. And to do that, either someone has done it already, and you know, someone trustworthy, someone who's actually willing to mix things, and it's like, you know, experimentation. You gotta experiment. The thing is, there were 2 people there at the time, so they actually were able to share the pain, minus myself. So if I do it myself, I have to like, what do you call this? Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry about that. But they actually were able to like, like alternate, I guess, with the drinks. So I'm dumping this one. You cannot have it. Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. Which game was that? Was that Half-Life? I feel like that was Half-Life for some reason. Because isn't the whole premise of Half-Life is a bunch of scientists were trying to do something, but it went horribly wrong? I think that's what it was, right? I feel like it was Half-Life. Jurassic Park. Oh. I feel like it could have also applied to Half-Life. Unless that was deliberate and they knew what they were getting themselves into. You know? Unless that was deliberate. What the heck do I do with this? You're out. We had a godly first game, and this game is a stalemate as far as I could tell. I think I used up all my luck in the first game. That's actually terrible. It would also apply to Half-Life. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure about it. That's what I thought. What is a store in Half-Life anyway? I've never actually played it. But I kind of have the gist that they were trying something, but it didn't actually work. And then I think later on in the story, the Marines or the US government or something was going after Gordon Freeman for whatever reason. I don't exactly know why. Gordon Freeman swings a crowbar. That's the whole story of Half-Life. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, the crowbar is the best melee weapon if you can handle the weight distribution of the crowbar. Because let's be honest, the crowbar weight distribution is not great. It is actually awful. There's no reason why you should use it as a main weapon, but people do for some odd reason. It wouldn't be my first choice. Maybe I get rid of this. Do you think Half-Life could have been avoided if Gordon called in sick? Really? Wait. I mean, spoil me on this because I don't Spoil me on this, because I'm probably not gonna be playing it. I'm probably not gonna be playing, but spoil me on this. Why would Gordon calling in sick have prevented Half-Life as the game? Okay, so I can get rid of this now. Bye bye. I should probably get rid of this. The East too. I do not want East today. We do not want East. Kan! Oh, I do want East. Never mind, I will keep that, but we'll get rid of the other thing. Okay, we have several pawns that we could do, and thank you very much. I will take that one. They need a couple more pawns to get this hand going, because I am. At least that wasn't me. Solidly in third because of a sumo, and because I could not complete a hand in time. Okay. Okay. I'll take it, I guess. Avoid dealing into others' hands 8 times. That's okay. That's an achievement. That's an achievement. Okay, let me go ahead and create a room really quick, because it looks like Battle of Darkness, Battle of Asura. Let's just do regular 4-player East only for now, because holy crap, a full game is terribly long. Here's a link for you guys. I think we may have some people here now. Yep, we have at least 2. If we don't get a 4th one, I'll put an AI in. Also, Lecats, very good choice on the skin. Very good choice. Gordon was the one who put the crystal in the doohickey and caused a resident cascade that led to the aliens invading the facility. Oh, it was his fault. Well, I mean, they could have. Anyone else could have put the crystal in, I feel like. But I guess it's his fault because he did it. That's what I'm guessing. But anyway. Oh crap! I forgot to invite the Mahjong, the other Mahjong group into this. Let me see if they're up for it. Let's see, doing Mahjong right now. Check if you want to drink. Alright. Invite sent. May or may not get anything from it, but okay. Alright, for now, let's go ahead and put the AI in. Let's go ahead and put the AI in for now. What were they trying to do anyway? What was the point of the experiment in the first place? Just so they can like get a portal into another world? Is that it? Because I mean, it's a legit experiment. I just wouldn't think of it. I mean, I just don't normally think it's a good idea to do that. The only happy emote I have, and everything else is a rage. Next time I'm playing as Ichihime. I'm playing as Ichihime next time. Very nice, Akko. I wish I rolled. I wish I rolled during the Saki collab. Saki collab was great. So was the Akagi one. Teleportation or something. Haven't beaten the game. But don't they explain that at the start of the game? I feel like that would have been like explained at the start of the game, because I think by the end of it, Gordon's just trying to like escape, close the hole. I don't know exactly. It's not a huge spoiler, to be honest, but it's like Because Half-Life was just there to beat up aliens and head crabs and whatnot. At least that's my impression of it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't play it, and yeah, I'm just first persons in general. Just not my cup of tea. Except for Power Wash Simulator, which I feel like I need to do some Power Wash Simulator on stream again. I haven't for a very long time. I haven't played Power Wash Sim on stream for a very long time. But apparently, according to a friend, not really a spoiler because it kind of just happens on the background. But Power Wash Sim actually has a lore, which you can. I mean, if you watch MatPat or heard about like read the emails that you get as you play the game, I mean, you can kind of sort of piece together a lore. But apparently there's something else happening. I don't know, question mark? Question mark? But something's happening, I don't know. I just find it very interesting that there's actually something in Power Wash Sim. And apparently the last cleanup job in Power Wash Sim takes over 3 hours to do. Think about that. Normally a normal job in Power Wash Sim is anywhere from like 1 to 2 hours. So for it to take 3 hours is huge. Gigantic even. And I'm guessing that's with it like the best washer, because by the time you get to the end game, it should be pretty stacked. I don't know. In any case, I just kind of find it funny that Power Wash Sim now has a Final Fantasy VII update coming. I don't think it's free. It's probably gonna be a DLC. But even as a DLC, that's kind of hilarious. Hello, Edward Snowden. Welcome. Welcome. That's right. We do have Twitch on today for anyone who's coming from Twitch, because I know we had some people come from Twitch before to play with us. They haven't shown up today though. Whether or not they show up, it's fine. It doesn't matter. We're gonna keep doing this. Gonna keep doing this as usual. But yeah. Oh man. So Power Wash Sim, what else is happening? I've been looking through. No, maybe not looking through. But I've been like seeing a bunch of games go on sale. A bunch of interesting games are coming up, and I'm here like sitting looking at my Steam queue, my Steam collection, and I'm looking at it. It's like, wow. When am I actually going to be able to like reduce this to like 1 digit, because I'm like in the 60s or 70s now for my Steam collection. It's ridiculous. There's so many games but not enough time. Even if I streamed every day for 6 hours each time, I don't think my stream queue is going to go down anytime soon. I don't know what that says about my buying habits. You're starting JoJo. Which part of JoJo are you starting? Are you starting at the beginning? Because I'll just warn you, the very beginning of the JoJo's series is supposedly kind of slow. Supposedly kind of slow. I would not know. I only saw the... Yep, Phantom Bloods is the first one. It's also the weirdest one. It's the weirdest... No, not the weirdest one. Actually, it's not the weirdest one. But it's like... Contextual... like, stylistically, it's the weirdest one. Because it's like so early in the JoJo... It's so early in the JoJo series that, you know, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a little bit weird. Stylistically. I'm watching yuruHYPE. I'm watching yuruHYPE. Wait, what? When does the AI throw emotes? I've never seen the AI throw emotes. When was this? The weirdest part about part 1 is how normal it was, I guess. I mean, it's gotta start somewhere, right? It's gotta start somewhere. And if that's normal, it can only get weirder from there. Assuming that, you know, the author continues, and, you know, he did. He did. The dog incident was a little dark, I guess. It was more of a point to drive home on how bad Dio was. Really, it's just more of a point to drive home how bad Dio was. I was kind of surprised to find out that Dio is not Spanish. Supposedly he's actually full British, but for some reason he has a Spanish first name and last name. That's the weirdest part that I found there. Supposedly, that's the case. I don't know. This hand is a mess. Yeah, I mean... Arguably, when Dio came into the picture and somehow everything is related to Dio, it's a little bit weird, also a little bit of a stretch sometimes. But that was during the jump days. I'm not gonna go into more than that because, you know, it will be spoilers for someone who's just starting. But as soon as it got off Shonen Jump, I think things got a little bit more interesting, question mark. Also a lot weirder. Supposedly, Jojo Lion, which I think finished recently, question mark, was the weirdest one, but also there's a new JoJo after Jojo Lion. JoJo Lands? I think it's the newest one. I know nothing about it. And supposedly, that's even weirder than the previous one, which, how could you? By the way, I know nothing about JoJo Lands or JoJo Lion. It just started, okay. That just started, but I'm already hearing stuff about it. Part 9 just came out and the main character's already doing the most. The most being what? Give me a definition of what the most is. Because I'm not entirely sure. I understand. Probably should get rid of this. Of course, I toss my Dora away and give one more Dora to the person across from me. Great. I'll have to read it for myself. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll read it for myself. I haven't been reading that much manga recently, so I don't know if I'll have the time, but sometimes my friends get me to read like some really random ones. My friends get me to read some of the most random manga sometimes that honestly is not safe for work for the most part, but it's so well done. It's kind of hilarious. That's all I can say about that. Not safe for work, but also well done. And I don't know the names of any of these, as I should not. It just kind of is there. It just kind of is there. Die Dark. What is Die Dark about? Because depending on what you tell me, I may or may not check it out. Because I'm not gonna check it out right, like, even after this. I wouldn't call it chicken tie with a plot. It's more of how do I get that? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I just need a little something. It's not like it's not manga 2 with a plot. It's more like lewd. It's more lewd. Superb. What are you saying, you stupid AI? The stupid AI is like gloating as if they won, but they won nothing. Boys in space. I see. Maybe I don't see. Ecchi with plot. Yeah, you can call it ecchi with plot. Like, I don't know if anyone's heard of Futoko no Guild. That's pretty much ecchi with plot. In the most ridiculous ways. But it's a fun show. Or series, I guess. It's a brain dead series, but you know, it's even for an ecchi manga, it's not that great. It's not that great even for an ecchi manga, but it is what it is. It's just fun. And sometimes you just need some series to just shut your brain off with. Die Dark, I guess, is the same was made by the same person who made joeyChin, which I think I've seen the name somewhere. Whose turn is it? Whose turn is it? Okay. I was wondering what was happening. It's like, did we freeze? Oh. Ah, huge deliberations. Big deliberations. Man, I still have yet to actually watch Bocchi. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I've been meaning to watch Bocchi. I haven't had the time to watch Bocchi. joeyChin was a banger, so Dark should be a banger too. I see. I actually don't. Is joeyChin the guy like the one manga where there's like an alligator man or something? How heavy are dumbbells? I guess dumbbells is ecchi with a plot, but you can't really call it ecchi. No, okay, it's a little bit ecchi, kind of a little bit ecchi, but it's education. It's entertainment. It's honestly just entertainment, and also, I'm surprised that Dumbbells hasn't really shown up in Kengan Asura or Kengan Omega or whatever the newest one is. Like, I know there's a crossover comic. I know that happens, but you would think, right? You would think the guy who does all the training was actually also a fighter, because you know that's kind of how it goes. But he's probably just a big muscle head, right? Edutainment with benefits. I mean, yeah. it's very interesting. If you're actually like trying to get into fitness and that was your motivation, sure. It's pretty good motivation if you ask me. Okay, that's not me, thank you. Lacats, why couldn't you hit me with that earlier instead of the 12,000? Why did you have to hit me with 12,000 and not the 2.6? Acting cute's not gonna get you anywhere. Acting cute's not gonna get you anywhere. You two are working together, aren't you? You and Montauk are working together, and also the AI who throws out random emotes. This AI does not know how to use emotes properly. You know, I was kind of sad I didn't pick Ichihime earlier, but the rage emotes are coming in handy right now. They're coming in handy right now. Next time. Actually, no. Is it? I think, okay. I'm just gonna tell you guys. There's probably not gonna be Mahjong next week. We're probably gonna be doing a food review instead, because I'm moving the food review stuff into Saturdays whenever I do them. But so yeah, the Mahjong's gonna be probably gonna be on alternate schedules now, unless something else comes up. I mean, it's still regular Mahjong. It's just not every Saturday Mahjong. But I probably should. We need regular stuff here. Other than the other regular stuff that we already do. Yeah, this is all just gamer rage. I don't understand this AI. It's just tossing out the weirdest things. It's tossing out the weirdest things. I hate my discard. I absolutely hate my discard. Why is my discard the way it is? I only have myself to blame. Only myself to blame. What? I was clicked off the game. Okay. Well, the AI had it? Feel like your character would unironically say that ninja quote about saying it's just a game. If they win, sure. If they win, it's just a game. But otherwise, it's not just a game. It's life. It's my life. Why would I reach E7 draws into the last? I do not know why. But you know what to avoid. You know what to avoid. I'm still doing it anyway. Because I have no Yaku in this hand. What? 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 Two people in Richie, none of them get it, and said the AI gets it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Also so wrong. That's so very wrong. Does anyone want to replace the AI? Tell me now before I start another game with the AI in it. You have to tell me. Or you know, I'll just kick the AI out and then give you a chance, and then maybe I'll put the AI back in. Let me see, where's my decorations? I don't have many decorations. I didn't realize Ichihime had so many skins. But a lot of them are like, yeah, you can play mobile. You can do mobile with this. It's all the same server. It's all the same server. The AI seems to respond back with the emote if you use an emote. Yeah, I mean, I figured that was the case, but I didn't think it would actually do that. I didn't think it would actually do that. I'm gonna switch to Ichihime, because why not at this point? Yeah, you can play mobile against browser and browser against mobile, if only because it's all the same server, so it doesn't really matter. Speaking of, apparently Nikkei, you guys probably know about Nikkei. Nikkei is now on PC. So if you have a mobile account, you can play your mobile account on PC. And I tried it a little bit, and I think I prefer the mobile version better, just because it's easier to, like, what do you call this? Play on. I don't have to be on my PC. I can just like lay down and just chill. But it works nice though. It works. It's crossplay. It's crossplay. Okay, I'm putting the AI back in. Let's start. Oh, sorry. Should I? Okay. How do we match end? There we go. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Actually, for if you're joining on mobile, link I don't think will work. You would have to enter the room number. So for anyone else who's on browser, here's the link. But for if you're joining on mobile, I think you have to actually type in the room number to join. Double check though. Let me know. I jumped the gun there a little bit. I told you my head was empty tonight, right? My head is empty. Sleepy, tired. And a little bit of a headache. This is why I'm not drinking today. Yeah. Otherwise, I would have taken a shot for that fourth place last game. Because you know, I deserve that. I actually deserve that. Yeah, the room number is visible right up here. Right up there. Oh, you one shot? Maybe when I feel better next week, sure. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. At least we're in the better sake bottles now. We're in the better sake bottles now, so it's not gonna be as bad. But the Junmai is worse than I remember, so maybe the Junmai actually is not that great. And I'm just trying to like get through the Junmai so I can get to the whiskey sake. Because the whiskey sake was actually really good. That one's actually really good. Speaking of sake, though, I think so. One time, right, I went to this town outside Kyoto in Japan. So there's this town outside Kyoto called Uji. You may or may not heard about it. You may or may not have seen the anime that is actually based around Uji, which is Euphonium. If you've heard of Euphonium, that series is apparently based on Uji. In Uji. Which is kind of interesting because when you actually visit the town of Uji, I don't remember anything from the anime that looked like that was in the town. But in the visitor center and also the train stations, there are like the standees for the characters, and there's also like pamphlets from the anime, which is kind of hilarious. I mean, there's also some landmarks if you go around the town that you can possibly easily recognize from the anime. But yeah, it's kind of hilarious to see these random anime stuff in a town that's apparently kind of famous in Japan, but only slowly getting some recognition outside of Japan. So it's a little interesting. At least to me, it's a little bit interesting. But yeah, anyway, in this town of Uji, they're known for their green tea. For some reason, the green teas there is so much better than anywhere else. I don't exactly understand it, but okay. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. And they do like green tea in all their foods, desserts, at least for the tourists, you know. And one of the souvenir items that they sell in the gift shops is green tea sake. I have never actually tried it, but I did buy it for a friend, and apparently they said it was pretty good. So I'm now like, dang, I should have bought one for myself. I should have gotten one for myself now. Because I don't think I'm going to be visiting there anytime soon again, though it is pretty close to Kyoto, so why not? Why not? Thank you. Thank you for your donations. Oh, wow. I didn't think it was going to be 12,000, but thank you for the 12,000. Thank you for the 12,000 points. My hand is a weird one. That's all I can tell you. That's why. You already suck at Mahjong? I'm sorry. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. It just kind of happens sometimes. But yeah, I mean, the only way you're gonna learn is to keep getting beat up, and the only way you're gonna learn how to play Mahjong is to keep playing, keep losing, and winning at the same time, and knowing why what you did was probably a bad idea or probably not a bad idea. I am kind of seeing the hierarchy of what do you call this? The hierarchy of luck and skill here, but it's mostly a skill tier that I'm seeing rather than a luck tier, because luck can go anywhere. Luck can go anywhere. I probably should get rid of this because it's dead. It's dead as far as I'm concerned. I don't know why that just went into my head, but it did. This is what happens when I'm slightly sleep deprived. I just start saying random stuff. It's almost like being drunk, but it's not quite as... I'm not quite as chatty. But it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad. Was that Aqua? I don't think... No, that wasn't Aqua. That was Oh, jeez. What was that girl's name? I know who she is. I don't know who Aqua is, but that was like Pamu? Something. It's like bon bon wait bon wait bon wait bon something like that. Something like that. Guess what my hand's gonna be? Guess what my hand's gonna be? I don't know, it just could be a coincidence, right? My hand could just be a coincidence as far as the pattern is concerned. Ah, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, is it me? Okay, you got off easy with that one. I was like, oh no, did Cooler get hit by another hand? You did? But it wasn't strong. So you're good there. That was like, okay, we need to stop this madman from winning kind of hand. You chose this life. You chose this life. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. You chose this life. And I'm just so glad I'm done with the bugs. When did I cook that anyway? Oh, jeez, I cooked that last Sunday. It was still this week. It was this week I cooked the bugs. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. Honestly, it wasn't too bad at the end of the day, but it was a very huge mental hurdle for me to finish what I had left. That's basically how the leftovers for the bug noodles turned out. And honestly, I'll be perfectly honest, the crickets and the grasshoppers weren't too bad. The crickets and grasshoppers weren't too bad because they had the same texture as shrimp. Now, that's probably going to ruin shrimp for some people, and I am sorry for that. But honestly, it's not terrible. It's just they look like bugs. And that's probably the worst part. You know? That's just the worst part of it. You know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Your death will be with me, Monotalk. Okay. We gotta go with tradition. We gotta go with tradition. Also, I'm trying to avenge Cooler here. I'm trying to avenge Cooler for the pain that he's gone through. So, yeah. I don't know. That's probably that's probably not the. Nah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. I will say though that the bugs, never again with the bugs. Even though I have come to terms with it, come to peace and terms with the bugs, I am just not going to do it again if I had the chance. It's not my fault. It is not my fault. Oh wow. The luck. Yes, I thought I was going to avenge you, but also let's not mention the 2 times I did cause a lot of damage to you. The 2 times. Both times it was me. So yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. It's just, you know, reading the discard pool really helped you? Really? I thought I was just throwing random stuff around this time. Anyway, well, tonight has been kind of wild. Mahjong wise, it's been kind of wild, not gonna lie. But yeah, if you want to get your revenge, you know, the cat's over here to my left, across from you. He's a very sneaky one. They're a very sneaky one. And yeah, I would recommend going after them. I would recommend going after them because that way it would feel like an achievement. Me, I just kind of get lucky sometimes. I just get lucky. Apparently today is that luck. As long as I just keep it in check that the luck can be taken away at any one turn. Because you know it's gonna happen. Never forgive the VTuber. I don't know what to tell you, Cooler, but I'm not a VTuber. Did you know that? I am not a VTuber. Oh crap, I should I can't use this. I should I didn't realize what the door is. Okay, well this is gone. This is also gone. I should have pawned that east when I had the chance, and I didn't realize what was in the dead wall. Well, crap. Well, actually, crap. What am I gonna do now? My hand was kind of built around that. Whoops. Whoops. Gosh, you guys are really tough tonight. Maybe I should have actually been drinking even with a slight headache, but that usually does not it's not recommended. That's definitely not the recommended thing to do. You shouldn't agitate a headache with that kind of thing. Okay, Cooler, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I'm just going to warn you right now. Be careful with the cheese. Be careful with the cheese because that's more often than not gonna get you into trouble. And when I say trouble, it means you're probably not going to have a valid hand unless you have something else in your hand I don't know about. Be careful with those, especially if you have like a 1 or a 9. That will actually get you in trouble. Yeah, that's my tip for the night. But cats is always scary, and you never know what Monotalk is thinking. Which is... I don't know. Monotalk's kind of sneaky sometimes, but... you never know what he's going after. Okay. Let's see now. Yeah, you are kind of sneaky. Don't you deny it. Man, what am I gonna do with this? I guess I'm out for this game. I'm out for this round. I think I'm out for this round. This is just too tough. I say so as I call a Ricci for no reason whatsoever. Wow, that other south was so deep into the wall. It's crazy. 7? 7 bamboo? You're not getting that. That's already built into my hand and you're not getting that. Daborichinya! Daborichinya! I probably won't get the Patsu, but who cares? Who actually cares if I get the Patsu? I'm just gonna chill back here and watch the Zawazawa fly off the screen. Because you don't know what I got. Unless you cheat, but you know. Unless you cheat. Crap, I can't. The next best outcome was a sumo. And I think that also kills Cooler at the same... Nope! Actually, Cooler's barely alive. Just barely. Nice fight, though. Nice fight. I did at least redeem myself from the last game, even though it was the AI that kind of screwed up everything. Montauk, I'm not gonna answer that question because I don't. That's not, that's definitely none of your business. That's definitely none of your business. But apparently tonight it's much bigger than usual. Yeah, it's much bigger than usual tonight for some reason. I don't know why. Some nights just do be like that. Some nights just do be like that. So yeah, I'm the. It's I mean, maybe it's something I ate earlier. Maybe it's something I ate earlier. Oh, I ate all spicy foods today. Okay, I ate spicy foods today. Um, I ate some mapo tofu that I made a couple of nights ago, and it still wasn't spicy enough, to be honest. I added gochujang in there. I added like chili bean paste. I even added some chili flakes, and apparently it still was not spicy enough. It's like, what the heck? I'm taking it easy on myself. And the mapo tofu was not strong enough, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. I even had some samyang before the stream started. The samyang, I have to admit though, I did add milk to it because usually that when samyang's way too strong, samyang's like too spicy and you can't taste anything, so I have to add a little bit of milk in there to be able to taste anything. Omo rice for dinner. I need to make omo rice sometime. I've actually never made omo rice before. Or at least, you know, omo rice by itself is pretty easy. You just make some fried rice. You make an omelette and put it on top of the rice, and that's omo rice no matter how crappy it looks. However, I think a lot of people have this idea of what omo rice is supposed to look like because they've seen that one video of the guy making this really, really runny omo rice. And that is really, really, really tough to pull off. That is super tough to pull off. I don't know how he does it, or if it's even worth it. Because apparently that omo rice that the guy served is like 30 bucks or something. 20 to 30 bucks, I'm not exactly sure. And you have to like reserve a time to go into there. You can't just walk in. You have to reserve a time slot. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it for just omo rice. Otherwise, I guess if they didn't do that, there would be just a whole line out the door, and I guess he doesn't want that. It's like you come here when you reserve it, and I know some shops in Japan are kind of like that, either on a ticket system or whatever. He sells pens specifically for his method. Is it really a pen thing? Because there's a few things. There's a few things. It's either like there's a temperature thing. There's a pen thing. There's a timing thing. Of course, he's not exactly gonna tell you a secret right off the bat, or maybe there was a one episode with I think who was that? Who was that? BuzzFeed, right? I think it was BuzzFeed. The one episode with BuzzFeed where the guy who was going around Japan and he went, huh? I discarded. Did I freeze? Oh, did I freeze? Okay. I discarded and I was waiting on Cooler. And I don't know where we're at now. There are a lot of variables. He probably teaches the technique, but not his recipe. Probably, yeah. Supposedly it's just eggs. I kinda highly doubt it though. I think there's something else in the eggs that he's not telling people, but you know, that's a secret to keep. That's a secret to keep. Okay, I am alive now. There has to be like a stock or something he had. Probably. I did try something like that, and I don't think it made that much of a difference, to be honest. I tried milk before. I didn't try like chicken stock or just water, because, you know, chicken stock is just like water and chicken broth, which I don't think the extra fats and proteins are going to do much of anything, but the water probably would. But if you add too much water to the eggs, it's not going to be, it's going to be too runny and not very flavorful. But I mean, I guess that's what the demi-glaze sauce is there for, right? I think I need to just see if I can drop by his shop on my trip next time and try it, so that I can figure out what else is in there, because otherwise it's we're just not gonna get to the bottom of it. Just not gonna get to the bottom of it. I mean, you can't taste the milk. If you add milk in there, you can't really taste it. It might just be like slightly creamier, but the way how runny it is already pretty. It's already pretty amazing. Because eggs usually do not get that runny, even on low heat. Maybe we'll do like egg experiments or something one night for cooking. Because I can't think of anything else but to try different stuff. And I'm gonna have a lot of eggs used that night, I feel like. Oh, I'm gonna have a lot of protein that night. A lot of protein, lots of fats. Because that's what eggs are. I mean, I might as well get rid of this. No one wants it, right? No one wants the white? Okay. Watch me get another white 2 turns from now, and I'm gonna curse myself for getting rid of it. Yeah, you probably know where this is headed, but that's okay. Okay. Since we were on the topic of omu rice, what is one food you would like to try? It doesn't have to be from Japan, it could just be anywhere. What is one food you would like to try on a bucket list? You should hard-boil eggs for varied lengths for a tiny perfect yolk consistency, ranging from hard to soft. Actually, I've done that before. No 10 for everyone. Really? Interesting. I think it's the first time we've had this before. I guess no one could just finish tonight, or at least for that round. But no, I've actually done that, and for if you want like really soft-boiled eggs, perfect for ramen, you generally want to aim around 6 to 6.5 minutes. 7 minutes is a little bit too boiled for me. For that, for me personally, it's like between maybe like 6.5 minutes. But you have to make sure that the eggs are room temperature. First things first, room temperature. And you can't crack into the egg right away after you're done with it. I mean, sure, they're shocking the eggs in ice cold water and then peeling it, but you can't like use it right away. It's not gonna be quite ready yet. It has to set. And it takes time to set. It takes like at least overnight to set the yolk. But for me, 6.5 minutes is my ideal egg temperature for like soft yolks. Gosh, I shouldn't be talking about food. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now. I shouldn't be eating this late either. It's bad. It's bad to eat this late. You should not eat this late. I still have a bunch of ramen in my cupboard. Like, good ramen, by the way. And it's not the Ichiran that we had on stream, but it's still pretty decent ramen. The Ichiran really actually was surprisingly good for instant noodles. I mean, Ichiran's pretty decent already. But the Ichiran instant noodles, those were also pretty good. But no, that one ran out shortly after we did that stream, because once you open the package, you kind of have to like finish it off within the week. Otherwise, it's probably gonna go like the noodles are probably gonna like be too soft to use. So. But I do have like extras of something else. And it's just like one of the fancier ramens, but it's like it's not great, but you still want to treat it with respect. And when I say respect, you want to like get the proper toppings for it and stuff like that. But if you don't have chashu, I guess the next best thing to add is I don't know, roasted chicken sounds good for. Roasted chicken for ramen is also pretty good. Just get some chicken breast or chicken thighs. Maybe chicken breast if you want it to be a little bit firm. Don't forget to season. Roast it in the pan or the oven, whichever you have handy. And slice it. Don't overcook it though, otherwise it's going to be a little bit hard to slice. It's all going to come out mushy, and you don't want that. You never want mushy chicken. Ever. You never want mushy chicken. Unless you like your chicken mushy, and I'd be like, why? Why do you like your chicken mushy? I know we gotta cook that thing through because of salmonella risk and whatnot, but why would you? You're a weirdo if you do that. I hate my discard. There's like 3 pairs in my discard that I could have possibly used. I absolutely hate it. Absolutely hate it. Well, let's just see if the luck continues. It's on. It is on. You know what? Tea sounds good right now. I should have made some tea. I should have made some tea, but tea kind of screws up my voice also for some reason. I don't know why. Milk screws up with my voice. Tea screws up with my voice. Revenge! Decent revenge, I'll take it. I got my revenge. I'm happy. I'm happy. What is that character? Is that character like an occult person or something? Actually, cooler. If you want to be in second, you need to knock knock Monotalk down. Because technically you no, actually no, you're technically second. Because I think if there's a tie in points, it goes by the order of the seats, which is kind of funky, but that's just how it works. So you're second by default. You're second by default, not second by points because you're tied for it. But then again, we're only in the third round, so you know, there's still a chance for you to. There's still a chance for anything to happen. For anything to happen. I need a stretch. I was working out earlier, and I thought I stretched enough, but apparently not. Or maybe my posture while sitting right now while gaming is just not helping me. At least what I think. That's what I think. Getting back in the gym too. Very nice, very nice. I avoid the gym because I don't want to be seen with other people working out. That might actually be bad for me socially, because you know I don't get to meet other people. But at the same time, I don't want people to see me work out. So what's my workout? I just do Ring Fit. Speaking of Ring Fit, now that I think about it, apparently in Ring Fit I am at the very, very last stage of the game. Like after you beat the if you've seen Ring Fit before, there's actually the first part of the game, which is the main game that you see everyone else play typically. And then there's another part after that. So I'm at the end of that part after that. And I kind of want to stream that last stage on stream. I kind of want to stream that last stage on stream, and I need to figure out when to do it. Otherwise, I'm just like doing like normal workouts, like just some light jogging and exercises and stuff. Ooh, getting some points back. We need to knock off Lecats from the east seat. Otherwise, this could get really ugly really fast, and we don't want that to happen at all. Hey Cooler, at least you are hopefully now learning how to play safe. That's a positive. That's a positive. I encourage it. Keep learning to keep learning how to play safe. That's a skill that a lot of people don't have when they start learning Mahjong. Try you? Well, there's two ways we can do this. We can do it the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The hard way being sumo, because it's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? If it happens 10% of the time, it happens all the time. I think that's how the saying goes, right? I think that's how the saying goes. Ah! What have I gotten myself into here? The crap is with his hand. Oh well, I'll work with it. I will work with it somehow. It's just a mess. Apparently it's like there's some Mahjong theory on how to discard and like recognizing how to build your hand from nothing. I'm like, too much work. Too much work. Did you ever play Ni no Kuni? I have not. And I feel like I don't really have any interest in it. Why'd you bring up Ni no Kuni, by the way? I don't know. I saw Ni no Kuni and it does look interesting because it's like Ghibli animation and style, but it's also like apparently the gameplay is kind of broken from a few friends that have played it, and me liking good gameplay, it's kind of important unless the story is really that great. Started playing it, seems like it's up your alley. It might have been back in the day. If I wasn't streaming, it might have been back in the day. But right now that I'm streaming, I'm a little bit more picky. I was already picky before, but I'm a lot more picky now than I used to be. But at the same time, there's stuff I'd like to try. That's just not one of them at the moment. Sad to say. I will, however, if you're up for it, I recommend Dyson Sphere Program. I recommend Dyson Sphere Program if you haven't tried it yet or seen it yet. Maybe I'm just addicted to the automation gameplay, and you know, I've even had to start a second save file to make sure I don't progress in my main file for stream. That's how bad my addiction is. Which is kind of pretty bad. I also have spreadsheets, by the way. Spreadsheets, schematics on helping me how to build. Like stuff I plan out before stream that apparently takes hours and hours to do. And you should not let the cats win because they will be in East seat forever if you do that. I do not recommend it. And it seems like the universe is balancing against Montauk again. It has been a while, but it seems it's balancing against Montauk again. Let's get rid of this. I think when you mentioned Ni no Kuni though, it kind of reminds me of a different game I played a long time ago. I'm not sure if anyone here knows of Lunar. Cooler. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. As long as you're learning, that's okay. As long as you're learning, that's okay. But yeah, Lunar Silver Star Story is a really old game from way back when. Also really simple. The story is like really typical romance story, if I'm being perfectly honest. Gameplay is nothing to write home about either. However, it's like one of those classics, right? It's one of those classics because it's I don't know why actually, to be honest. Maybe because it was the anime cutscenes. The anime cutscenes and actually okay-ish storyline for the side characters, which is kind of weird. Because the main character barely talks throughout the entire thing. And he's not exactly a silent character. He just doesn't really talk. But it's like, kind of, yeah. It's like, it kind of just reminded me of that. And it's like, it looks good on the outside, but where's the substance? At least for me personally, I need some substance these days. Need some substance. I just need something. Just need something. Own? Better have a plan for that one. Better have a plan for that one. Then die. Then die! Oh, that's dangerous. That's actually dangerous. Do you want this too? Someone did. Okay, good thing we got the danger out of the way. Good thing we got the danger out of the way. Okay, now it's back to business then. Scared. Scared. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Oh, you know what? The one game I probably should find. There's one game I should find time to play, and it's Borderlands 2. I picked it up a very, 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 very long time ago, but I have never finished it, and I want to. I want to finish it. It's just, where is the time? Where is the time? I used to like be able to stream for like 6 hours each stream. But because of when I get home and what I have to do afterwards, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. It's like maximum 4 hours typically. It's like, I think that's better overall for people, because if the stream goes on for too long, you know, it's kind of hard to get into, not gonna lie. It's a little hard to get into, not gonna lie, unless the whole stream is a banger. Which, if you're playing Civ 5, it's a banger even for 15 hours. Let's be honest, Civ 5 is great. Civ 5 is great. And I would do that again if I wanted to be crazy and reduce my sanity to like 0. Because I would totally do it again. Con. That's dangerous, dude. Sure you want to do that? Well, you already did it, so I guess that's kind of pointless to ask. Very pointless to ask. And now we have a Mexican showdown. No wait, that's not a Mexican showdown. It's called a Mexican standoff. I think we're at a Mexican standoff, but I'm not entirely sure. A Mexican standoff, however, in this case would be like 3 people doing Richi at the same time. That's a Mexican standoff. Don't know what this is. This is dangerous. I think that's what it is. This is dangerous. Wow! Chi chi chi! Chi chi. Chi 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 chi. Oh, chi chi. You know what? Why not? Why the heck not? Like, I just need something. Give me something, game. I don't know. Or maybe don't give me anything. I'll just stick with what I got, you know, because that's kind of what we do. We just hold on to what little we have until something happens. Reducing everyone's options down to 0. That is another tactic you can use. If you're not winning, or if you're not trying to win, reducing everyone else's options to 0 is a very viable tactic to screw everyone else up. It's called sabotage, and it works very well in certain situations like this one. Or at least I think it's working very well, because we know we're down to 5 tiles and no one seems to be making a move. It doesn't seem like anyone's making a move. It's kind of tough, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, it's kind of tough. You just don't want to be the one of the last two people to do it, to deal in. That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Didn't see that happening, did ya? And that is how Akagi won in that one game of Mahjong. Thank you. I'm getting rid of this one. Hey! Yeah, this is the last round unless I keep on winning. Or, you know, Montauk gets knocked out somehow because he only has 700 points left. Table flip. I'm surprised it actually didn't knock you out considering how ridiculous that hand was. On one hand, it was amazing. On the other hand, I'm sorry for that happened to you. On the other hand, it was amazing. And the universe is back in balance again. I really pulled off an Akagi with that hand. Sawa sawa. Sawa sawa. Sawa sawa. I love it. I love it. You know, if we were doing like serious mahjong here and something was actually on the line, we'd be so dead quiet. Or at least I would be so dead quiet. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I would be so dead quiet. And it's like, serious face. Serious face. Like, it'd be like very serious business. What the heck is going on with his hand? Yeah. How are we gonna come back from this? If I was in last place, I think the only way I could come back from this is if I hit a Yakuman. Which, let's be honest, when was the last time anyone has seen a Yakuman? Not in this game, but ever. I don't think I've seen a Yakuman in any game for months. Reportedly, some people have seen some. You know, if they play enough, some people will see one. But I haven't seen one in months. I think the best hand I think recently was a Sai Baiman, which is still pretty darn strong. It's still pretty darn good. Man, the Mahjong gods seem to, you know, sometimes they just give really strong hands whenever they just feel like it. And it's a mystery how they do it. You're sure about that? Are you sure about that? Well, if you're sure. Sorry if the mic got a little bit noisy there. I was just adjusting some stuff. Con? Why would you con that? Well, you got your Dora, so I guess the con is understandable. I'm now very scared. I am now very scared of the con that just happened. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anything can happen. Yeah, the Dora. The Dora is very intimidating. Extremely intimidating even. Like, here's the thing with the Dora. It's intimidating, but if you don't have a hand, the best thing it can actually do is just bluff. It's just one giant bluff. And you don't really have many bluffs in Mahjong. I don't know what's going on over there, but that does not look good. I don't mean good, does not look good for anyone else. I mean it doesn't look good for you. Because that that one pin, that one circle is gonna screw everything up. But yeah, I don't know what's in your hand, so we'll see. We'll see if you actually have a play here. Because I just see one big bluff. Bluff these nuts. You know what? Actually, here's a funny thing. I actually saw a license plate today that had these nuts on the actual back of the license plate, and I hate my hand. I discarded all the whites. What the heck? I hate this. I hate this so much. But I actually saw a license plate today that said these nuts. And it's like there was the most random thing ever, and it was glorious. I took a picture of it, I posted it on Twitter, and it was glorious. I don't think anyone actually saw it though, but it was so funny. That is a lot of Dora! That is a lot of Dora, and I do not want to be playing into that. Holy crap. Well then, what do we do from here? Okay, so how many Dora is that? 8 Dora? Even if you just get like 1 Han. Even if you just get 1 Han, that is still extremely dangerous. I do not want to be the one playing into it. We got a Dora bomb with Monotalk ready to go off. And then we got a Ricci over here with the cats, which is dangerous by itself. So I'm just kind of like thinking, just end it. 9 Dora! 10 Dora! There is 10 Dora in that hand. Take it. I don't care. Take it. Oh, are we switching places? Are you switching? Are you taking my first? I'll take second. I don't care. I just didn't want to play into that Dora bomb that Monotalk had, because that is scary. That is super scary. Congratulations. Take your 404 win. You earned the 404 win. Monotalk, just tell me really quick. Did you have a hand? Were you waiting on anything? Because you had 10 Dora. Possibly 11 Han. Well, 1 Han plus 8 plus a Dora. Let me just check what your hand really quick. Didn't lose a single point, and that's gonna be the last game for today. Thank you all for joining. I'm gonna review that round really quick. Not this one. Let's see what happened in the last of that. that game? Because I am very curious. So we went to East 4. Did not have a hand to go with it. I will be the judge of that. Okay, so okay, so it was one giant bluff with Monotalk. You seem to be really struggling to even get a Tanyao with that. You have a 9 in your hand, which kind of screwed you over. But no one was dealing you 6 mons. No one was dealing you 6 mon to help you out. And you were not gonna get a 6 mon from anyone because the cats had one. No, that's a 7, never mind. Lacats was I think waiting for a 6 or a 9. They got the 9 from me. I'm surprised that the points added up the way it did though, which was kind of scary. There's 1 6 in the discard from Cooler. There's another 6 in their hand. I don't see any other 6s, so 2 were either in the wall or the dead wall, which is quite unfortunate if both of them were in the dead wall. But yeah, that was scary to see though. That was very scary to see. But Lacats, on the other hand, it looks like a very simple hand, and it kind of was, but everything added up. Oh, we can see the wall? Yeah, it's all Doras. The Uradora really saved you. No, not the saved you, but the Uradora really got you ahead. The Uradora really got you ahead with that one. Actually, let's actually look at the wall. I'm kind of curious. Back to log. How do I check the wall? Oh, wall. Okay, so there was 1 6 in the dead wall. This is a dead wall, right? No, this is the last 6 tiles. So there's 1 6 in there, and there's another 6 in the dead wall. Yeah, there was 1 6 in the wall and 1 6 in the dead wall. Well, okay. That would have been tough to get, to be honest. And with the way things were going, it might have been hard to get the tiles you needed. One thing's for sure though, you weren't probably gonna get another 3 to win. It just was not in the cards. Sadly, because they've all been used up one way or another. Was there a game you could have won? Let's see. Let's double check really quick. On this round, you would not have. Okay, so for Cooler. Okay, this is for Cooler. So for Cooler, you would not have won this game because you see this 1 pin over here, the one pin here screwed up your entire hand. I say be careful of cheese because a lot of people don't know how to use that correctly. If you chi, make sure you don't have 1s or 9s unless your chi and tiles are all a single suit. If it's all a single suit, you're okay, you can do that. However, if you have mixed suits like this, avoid the cheese for the most part unless you know what you're doing with that. Let's see. East 3. Let's see what happened in East 3. Can I go to the end? No, that's next step. How do I go to the end? Oh, we gotta go back. For Cooler, if you had better luck with your tiles, yes, you could have won that game because you had the green dragon. So green dragon helps out a lot, but you didn't have much luck with the rest of your tiles. And possibly discards, but I'm not entirely sure about that one. Wait, why was that still East 3? Oh, I think East 3 was extended a couple of times. Let's see. So which East 3 is this? East 3-1. This was East 3-1. Well, the game ended that round ended too quickly, so hard to tell. Hard to tell. That would have depended on your discards. East 2 on this game. If you had better luck with your draws, you possibly could have won that one too. Possibly. East 1. Let's see, you were East seat. You took on West tiles even though it's not your wind. And if you had all triplets there, you could have possibly won that, but you decided to cheat for some reason. And that screwed up your entire hand. Yeah. I say review the rules again. Double check the winning requirements for at least one Yaku hands, and come back next time with better knowledge and maybe get some practice in ranked, because that's the best way to learn. You're gonna head out. Have a good one. All right, thank you, dropping by Mod Talk. I didn't see that message, but yeah. I'm also gonna end for today, not because we have a morning stream anymore for Sunday, but I do need some sleep. I also need to just, you know, rest up for the day. It's been a very long day for me. I need to get some sleep. So yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. If you're here for Mahjong, we're probably not gonna have Mahjong next week. Next week is probably gonna be something else, but please do join in anyway and see what we're up to. Let's see where we're up to. Otherwise, I'll be back again tomorrow with more Dyson Sphere program, more building, and yeah, check that out if you just want to chill and maybe we can chat. But I'm probably just gonna be building. But yeah, come by if you just need to see some stuff happening. All right, yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. We didn't get the usual people here, but the people that we did have, very good job, everyone. And yeah, see you all next time. Have a great rest of your day. Get some rest, people. Get some rest. I'm gonna get some rest because I'm tired. Good night, everyone. See you later. Bye bye.